Hi, my name is Trent Holub, and currently I'm running for the external director position under CC. So, yep, I'm Trent Holub, and I currently am an account executive for CC, and I've previously worked under the Needville Family Dentistry and the Goddard School of Friendswood under this title. So getting right into the business of things, I was looking at some of the things we should keep and improve if I was to get this position. And one thing that I noticed that I think would be really good, it was creating some more engaging meetings with like the account executives. I think getting the executives under a stronger position, like making them understand their job and generate more passion for their position will create more passion for their interns in reflection of that. Um, that means we just hold more valuable workshops for them and help their interns, like keep that system going. Um, Also, like want to create a stronger work ethic for them to minimize negative feedback from clients. Some clients I've worked for before in the past have like kind of just said some things to me about like how the previous exec wasn't really that great or they were having issues with them. And I want to minimize that completely. And I think a way to do that is to just really like offer more valuable teaching to our executives and give them a stronger foothold to teach the people they're teaching. Um, Also, another thing I want to improve. I love doing things through Google Drive, but if it's not organized, it gets a little messy and I get confused, and I don't have to like asking for people ahead of me to like find it because I don't know where it's at. So I just want to make things super dummy proof. Like things are so simple, like finding files, photos, videos, anything we need. It's all there and it's really clean cut. Another thing is the promotion of AMA events. I did notice like in CC, there wasn't really like a strong push for that. And I really want to change that. There was like a huge desire to get involved with that side of things. It almost seemed like it was separate. So create like a tighter CC community and then like moving that community into AMA, I think would be super valuable and a good way to, kind of fix that issue and improve some things. Um, and just overall just emphasize the importance of meetings, hitting those point criterias and things like that. It's something that wasn't really portrayed to me, and I want to like make that more prominent for others. So moving into some like event ideas for CC, this one just some goofy, right? Like for the first general meeting, obviously it's informational. We have things that deal with just information overload, just dumping some stuff down. But at the end, there's going to be some time, right? I don't want to like give some information about CC and then they're forced to like learn some more stuff. So I was thinking something goofy like a paper airplane race. Like previously we've done like Photoshop things or something like that. But I don't know, just something dumb to like give a sheet of paper, give them like 10 minutes to like find the fastest airplane in the world, create it, draw on it, make it all cute and stuff. And then we're just going to throw them around the room. And then just kind of hang out really, just create some ice breaking ideas. Another thing was to hold like a social media marketing workshops because like the more that I'm in school, the more important I see that like social media is so critical for a company. And I want to emphasize that importance and then like where the future is heading in that degree. And also like ways to do it better and stuff like that. A third one was just create more optional like social events. Like we're always eating food. We're always going out and doing things. So like creating a space for people in CC to go and join that, much like AMA does. But just do something a little bit more small scaled for us, I think would be a lot more beneficial as well for a community aspect. So dive into some FAQs that y'all had for me, especially for my jobs particularly, is what kind of clients will I be searching for? And I kind of broke it down into three things. I definitely want someone local in case for some reason we need to go take photos or do something, or if something happens, we need to go have like physical meetings with the people. We're close enough to go take a drive, take the metro, do whatever, something local. Um, Also, I really want to focus on some that are just far behind on social media. That includes them just not having it at all. So it's kind of easier for us like to just kind of, generate some stuff and create more growth. People that just aren't active, they may have a solid following base, but if it's not active, it gives us room to really push that what they already have and engage their community. And also just ones that have just boring content, right? Like I know it seems a little brutal, but like some local companies that are a little bit smaller, their content just needs a little bit of spice, right? That they can, that they can gain from CC. Um, Also, just small businesses, like people willing to take a chance on this, right? Like it can be kind of scary when you're dealing with a student or like student people running this. So, to what extent, like with smaller businesses, are they going to want to take a chance on this, right? Bigger corps got they're going to spend thousands on marketing. Smaller businesses, maybe not so much. Also, so how will I pitch CC to potential clients? And that's breaking it up into some sales stuff, right? What can we do? Like, what is the point of CC? What do we do, right? We're going to run social media campaigns. We can rework web design if we have interns that have that experience and want to do that. Create visuals like pamphlets, flyers, animations, or videos, again, based on like who we have in terms of interns and stuff. And then also like just hold weekly meetings to inform, communicate ideas with our client to the exec, and just keep that communication flowing, right? And get that going. Also emphasize the benefits. Like, it's one thing to say we'll do this stuff, but how does that help these clients? Young people have ideas. I mean, we're on social media all the time, and it's all college kids. It's what we do. So we're going to be innovative. We're going to be a little bit more on that edge of creating some productive stuff, some really high quality things. We're also going to be creating consistent high quality products. Like, we're not just going to be like posting something here and there. It's going to be on a schedule. We're going to do that stuff. And with that comes like analyzing all that data, setting goals to reach that matches with the client, and then also with the executive, and promoting that growth overall. Also, like, the company gets to be a part of students' lives. Like, I think that's something super critical to push too. Like, it's not just the number side. There's also like a human side to this. Like, we're learning, we're growing, and they can be a part of that aspect of it for a pretty low price. And then also it comes down to honesty. Like, that's one thing I push all the time. I'm super honest. Like, I don't like to just like fluff the bush and stuff. Like, we're going to get to the point. You're going to know what the risk is. They have to know that students are involved. It's only students. Like, there's a risk to that. Like, sometimes people get lazy. They get overwhelmed with school stuff. You name it. Now, I'm going to take steps to, minimize all that and not allow that to really happen as much, but there is a risk there. And then also, we're in the process of learning this stuff. We haven't gone through school. We haven't completed school yet to know exactly what we're doing. We haven't had previous work experience. So we're in the process of like teaching these interns what to do and how to do that stuff, which comes with sometimes a little bit rough start, but can lead into better things in the future. And then finally, the cost. Like, what does it cost? What are the price points? What do they gain from the price points? What do they involve? Things like that. So why me, right? Gone through all this stuff. So what makes me so valuable to this organization? First off, like, I'm just not afraid of problems. Like, if something pops up, I'm going to consistently work to try to fix that. I'm not going to just like sidestep it. Whatever's not working or needs a little bit of touch up, we're going to figure it out. And the way of doing that is really just delegating tasks to people, listening to members' ideas and things like that, just to resolve issues and improve things overall, because everybody should be a part in that. It shouldn't just be like a one-person deal. Another thing I'm really interested in doing is creating like this community. I know that's something everybody says all the time, but like, this is something like I truly value outside of an org. I love getting to know people. I love like just valuing people for people, right? So I'm even interested in creating like one-on-ones with every person in CC. It's like 40, 50 kids. I have lunch, I have breakfast, I have dinner. I do them all. I'm sure other people do too. So any way to just get involved with them, catch up with them, talk to them just about school, life, whatever. I long to create that community with me, because the instant I establish friendship with them, it just trickles down. Like, it's just how it works. You create a solid communication with the top to the bottom, and then everything in between fills its way in. And never allowing people to be left out. So critical. I hate it when I see people standing alone. It's never going to happen. I'm going to talk to them, and it's going to be fun. Also, on the numbers side, I just have like a history of success. Previous client we had before dropped out on me, and I had a week to find a new one. So I found one. It was actually a company I was working for, kind of pitched it to them myself, and they said, let's do it. And that was Needville Family Dentistry. I know the percentage looks a little small, but they already had like 900 people. So you kind of take 1% on 900, just quite a bit. So we had increased their growth for about 1.7%. The Instagram side, though, pretty big increase of 15%. And then this semester, I worked with Goddard Friendswood, School of Friendswood. Their Facebook growth went up to on likes 15%. About 15%. And then the Instagram growth went up about 11%, which is super huge numbers. So yeah, other than that, thank you for your time. I look forward to seeing y'all and having an interview later.